The Estonian invasion of the NFL is now beginning, and we're here to talk about it. Welcome into the Sporting News Studios. I'm Tom Vandervoort, sitting alongside our NFL expert, Vinny Iyer. We are talking about the NFL draft. We are talking about three foreigners, and I'm teasing, of course, foreigners in the NFL draft, guys who come from non-traditional football-playing countries who are going to make an impact. Three guys who might go in the first round, all defensive linemen. Tell me who these guys are, Vinny.
Well, it's good. They're nothing like the 80s band that we all hate, Foreigner. These guys are here to stay and make a big impact on our shores.
Are they hot-blooded? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I think they are. They're rising up the draft boards. We'll start with Ezekiel Ansah. You might know him as Ziggy from BYU. Grew up in Ghana. New to this game, but man, he's a freakish athlete.
Is he the best athlete of these three guys, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's going to be a top 5 pick in this draft. All these teams up front need pass rushers, starting right there with the Jaguars at number 2 and the Raiders at number 3.
I mean, the knock on him would be he's only played 3 years and his technique's not that sound. Is that something that can be taught in short order, or are teams going to have to wait 3 or 4 years to see production out of him?
Well, I think in the right scheme, if you get him going, he might have to start as a situational pass rusher.
Right.
That said, he could be a double-digit sack guy right away.
Just keep his
keep him
focus
going,
limited.
and that's what you want. You want those exciting pass rushers, and you can't have enough whether you're running a 4-3 or 3-4 defense.
Okay, talk about Bjorn Werner from Germany and Florida State. He's a guy that seems to be making an impact.
Yeah, he was in the top 5 for quite a while. Then these other guys kind of jumped him, and you look at the tackles, Sharif Floyd and Star Lotulelei of Utah went up there. But Werner is still a first-round pick. I think a good spot for him is the Giants. Right. They're not that pass-rushing team that we knew from a few years ago. Osi Minoria is now an Atlanta Falcon. Right. They had to rebuild their strength. And we know even when they have a lot of pass rushers, they tend to draft another one. So I would love Werner to go to the Giants in that first round.
And finally, Margus Hunt, a guy who came to SMU for track and field program ran away. He said, I guess I'll try football. And he certainly is, again, another very athletic individual.
I think the difference between him and the other two guys is I think he has a little bit more versatility, that he could play inside for you maybe in a 3-4. Or
this
give
guy's
you a
like
3-4 end. Yeah,
he's
so
a big guy.
There's ways that you can get him into the lineup, and as we know, you can't spell Estonian without sensation. So
I didn't know that.
Or is it the other way around?
I don't
know.
Anyway,
but you look for Margus Hunt here late in the first round. The 49ers, I think, would be a good fit for him. Justin Smith is getting up there a little bit. They need that 3-4 type end, maybe a guy that can slide in at some point and rush the passer. So I think Hunt would be a great high-energy guy for that defense.
Now, I know Werner's got a little more football training than the other two guys. Is there any upside to a guy that hasn't sort of developed any bad habits where he's almost like a piece of clay that you can mold a little bit? You get the athleticism, you know you're getting that, and now you can shape him and train him the way you want.
Oh, definitely. You don't have those ways of other coaching getting in your head. So if you are a defensive-minded coach, they can kind of mold him in your way. This is how we're going to do it in the scheme that you're playing. So 4-3 end, 3-4 outside linebacker. I think he could do well in both. You got to figure out, does he fit your system and can it make it work?
All right, there you go. That's Vinny Iyer. Keep an eye on these guys because very impressive athletes. For Vinny, I'm Tom. We'll see you next time.